Just hours before Lloyd was caught last week, police put out a digitally altered composite sketch showing what he might look like if he shaved his head.
And tonight we are learning more that law enforcement agencies in Central Florida are now using computers to create sketches that can get crime results. News 6's Eric Von Aiken is here now to show us how computer-generated sketches are really saving time and money and catching crooks. And Eric, you actually had them use your face.
We did. It took a little bit. It was actually pretty cool. You can see that for yourself in a second. You can decide how similar it actually looks. But see here, police used a computer to digitally erase the top of the hair on Markeith Lloyd's head. Now, I discovered that 6 police agencies here in Central Florida are now using computers to make sketches in the minutes right after a crime, sometimes even in the middle of the night. The whole process takes about an hour. We edited it down for you to 2 minutes. Watch. Before we start, to be clear here, you have not seen me. You do not know what I look like.
No, I have not seen you. I've never met you.
The man on the other end of the phone is the founder of FaceLogix, Vinny Russo, a sheriff's deputy and sketch artist who understood the need to get a sketch out on the street ASAP.
What was the closest distance you were?
Vinny starts by asking our executive producer, Tara Evans, a bunch of basic but specific questions. She'll be the one describing me over the phone, much like a victim would do with a suspect.
How old his face looks to you?
Vinny is at his computer in Jacksonville. We're seeing what he's drawing.
We have narrow.
He goes through each feature.
Okay, let's look at the noses.
With me watching Tara and Tara watching the screen, describing me by memory.
420.
Remember, most victims encounter the suspect for only a few seconds, maybe minutes.
600.
So the sooner someone can put the picture in their head on a piece of paper or computer screen in this case, the better.
Historically, we have to get a hold of a police sketch artist. That could be days later. We're able to do it while we're on scene right then and there.
Titusville's police chief uses FaceLogix almost exclusively these days. Titusville recently picked up this guy, a suspected armed robber, entirely because of this FaceLogix sketch.
Where do you want to start? With the hair.
Finally, after photoshopping to add color and texture, the reveal.
Hair and composite. And you.
No.
Tara is critical, you can tell, but it is close, and that's really the point.
Is it close enough, Tara, that if you were showing this around that somebody would recognize me?
I think when it was black and white, yes.
And remember, Vinny drew the picture that Tara described, the image that Tara was able to verbalize from her head. Police agencies pay for different packages, but on average each sketch costs them around $100, which, as they point out, is cheaper than trying to keep a sketch artist on staff. Smaller agencies just can't afford that. And of course, guys, they can call FaceLogix around the clock, in the middle of the night, like I said.
In Tara's defense, it's hard to capture all this handsomeness right here.
That's why I love you guys. Thank you.
It's so fascinating, though. I love that you did the scenario without her looking at you and going on her memory, and I thought it was pretty similar. We understand, though, that agencies are actually also using this for photo lineups.
Yes, and imagine the time it takes for an agency trying to take real people, real pictures, and put them all together. So what FaceLogix does is they actually have thousands of pictures, thousands of mugshots of people stored in their database. Short hair, long hair, all different races. They can even add tattoos on the face, on the neck, and make all the backgrounds the same so there is no bias. This holds up better in court. And of course, it takes them just a few minutes to put this together.
Makes sense. Use the technology. All right. Good stuff.
Thanks, Eric.
Sure.